I am trying my best to follow, but you know, a lot of events in this part of the game does seem to be just happening as they happen. No, it's still not enough. I have to hurry or the tissue will decay. I see. Another experiment. No! You're using this fine specimen too. You're wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong. Experiment? I found it. With him. That's why. I couldn't save him. Proof? Never again. Hojo, what have you... Look, correct. You had his eyes. I didn't want to remember. I pushed you away, but now I realize I never wanted to lose you. Not again. Not today. Vincent, did you know that your eyes are exactly like your father's? I've done it. Born of the life stream, bringing it all together, stopping the imminent decay of tissue. But instead, born was the chaos that took him away from me. Chaos. Man, this lady is kind of messed up. All this unrequited love or whatever for mentor and then just crushing on the son, like, I don't know, it feels weird. And then there's the whole incest brothers thing. This arc of the story has definitely got some weird elements, you know. Stop, stop! The materia I found. We found it together. Error. 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 No! What am I doing? Give him back! Give my son back! And how is your experiment proceeding? I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. Let me see him, just once. Let's talk about Sephiroth, I guess. I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't take it anymore. My body, my mind. Before I go, I must leave. Genova's cells, Vincent. The love that was wrong, stored as data, thought. For him, wait. Record, memory copies, Cerberus VII, dispersed supply fragment. For who? Hello, Vincent. Something's wrong. You see, this is me, but only in a sense. It's merely a reflection created with my remaining data. The real me crumbled away long ago. Vincent, do you remember our place? Under the tree.
そうやってなくなっていくものは多いけど、なくしちゃいけないものもいっぱいあるんだよね。私はあなたに生きてほしかったんだ。自分の気持ちに気づいてしまったから。まあどうでもいいんですけど。でもこんなんじゃ違うよね。
And whose fault is that, huh?
私失敗ばっかでね。なんかいっぱい苦しめちゃったね。ああ、何やってんだか。だよね。ごめんね。
You don't sound very sorry.
あなたが生きていてよかった。
ルクレツヤ
Yeah, who knew that one lady you find in the out-of-the-way area with Vincent's little extra scene was such a fail girl that she accidentally caused, like, so much nonsense, huh? I don't know how to feel about that. I'm gonna be real. You're late. Sorry about that. Not that I mind though. She was always like that. Only believing what she wanted to. So Vincent, why don't you try telling her that yourself? Maybe I will. But before that, I have a story to end. That probably sounded better in your head than saying it out loud. That's kind of cheesy. It just makes you feel like, yeah, please end this story. It's kind of weird. Like, I think the concept of Omega Weapon and Chaos aren't bad concepts. But some of this execution is definitely a little hokey. Alright, cool CG cutscene. Flip phones. I'm guessing in the original game you had gameplay sections between these cutscenes. That's... Yeah, that's a little hokey. I mean, make no mistake, OGFF7 is about, like, bonds and friendship and stuff, and how being together makes it better. Like, lets you conquer stuff, but it's not that on the nose about it, you know? This is like, Super Sentai level. What? Oh, the new gun is a cross, of course it is. Yeah, there's definitely gameplay between these sections, for sure. Also, from what I hear, because I've heard about the memes, or at least just like some of the more infamous parts of this game, even though I never played it. I know Gact sings over one part of the game. I think it's this part. Like this part of the level, he sings over it. Which is... Yeah, and I'm guessing they can't include the Gact song here because of the copyright reasons. Better for me though. Okay, so after blowing up a bunch of Omega weapons inside, I guess we end up here. One last duel with the naked guy. Some anime choreography. We're doing the speedline stuff too. Sure. And then we blew up Omega weapon, I guess. By killing Wise? Yeah, I guess. You know, Wise is like the body, the vessel for Omega weapon. So killing him gets rid of Omega weapon. Yeah, I guess. I guess that makes sense. I mean, very pretty visuals and all, yeah. The four-winged angel.
オメガが飛ぶ。これでは。
Okay, okay, sure. Dragon Ball Z explosion. Are they gonna stop playing the FF7 theme over the stars?
Vincent? ヴィンセント、あれから1週間が経ちました。ライフストリームは星へ帰り、命は今まで通り循環しています。私は少々戸惑いながらも過ぎ去った10年を埋めてゆくことを始めました。かけがえのないものを知ったから、一人じゃないって知ったから、前より少しだけ強くなれた気がします。クラウドから連絡あった？うん、でも見つからないって。そっか、まったく世話かかるな。ヴィンセント、覚えていますか？あなたと最後に語り合ったこと、覚えていますか？その時にした約束を伝えてください。あなたの思いを彼女に。届くかわからない頼りを書くなんて私らしくないかもですね。
Flip phones. The highest tech thing at the time.
届くと信じてみます。きっと。
ルクレツィア、もう大丈夫だ。オメガとカオスは再び星に帰った。
Of course he's not dead. This lady literally just sealed herself in crystal to run away from her problems, though.
それとありがとう。私はまだ生きている。
I mean, fair, but she also caused you so much problems, man. If they do the tear down the... So, is she alive or dead? Huh. I mean, sure, apparently she's alive, I guess. Break out of the crystal! You can't just stay forever in your problems, you know? If he sees Lucretia in her, I'm also going to be creeped out, man. Look at all this greenery. Hurrah. Okay. So even in this Cliff Notes version, I can see why this is a highly divisive entry. I wouldn't even play it. We didn't even play it for its gameplay, you know, which also is potentially somewhat divisive. This is the last thing to chronologically take place in the extended universe, you know. But it might be important homework for Revelations, for all we know. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind some ideas in here. Some ideas in here are pretty interesting. Omega Weapon and all that, but ooh boy, the execution of some of this stuff is ugh. And then, you know, there's no reason to dog on people who like it, I guess, but definitely I think the things to like out of it is mostly just the hype moments and aura, right? Which is fair, I guess.